Hello, everybody.
Okay, yes. I'm going to play with some options.
So, we're as you can see in the bottom right corner, we're playing The Fall.
Yeah.
Version 2.7.
Yeah. This is sort of a little-known game that I was quite taken with. And while we were thinking of, interesting possible one-ups to do, I brought this up. I thought that Alex would enjoy it, because I enjoyed it quite a bit. Is that the resolution you're at?
Sure.
Okay. Okay, let me just check the configure keyboard. Okay, yeah, it's WASD. Select space, flashlight F. Jump space. Good, left shift. That's what I want. Oh, yeah. I thought... It says back. I thought the B is split, so I thought it said attack. I was like, wait, what?
Oh, that's how you do the fighting.
Yeah.
You
Interact is E.
You gotta fight for your right to fall.
Wait. I never... What? See, these are all normal options, but does that one just say the fall? The fate...
It might.
Let me try whatever that is. Oh, no, it says apply... No. What? Sure.
This is default.
Oh, default. Thank you. It was literally illegible.
You're seeing giants and windmills.
Oh, wait, this is what... Because I forgot I can rotate this. Okay. Hopefully you can still see it.
Sure. I can see it just fine.
Okay, cool. So, while we wait for people to trickle in, I'll explain. So the reason that the screen is cracked up here is because the title of the game, The Fall, is in reference to how the story begins.
Are we going to fall down from a great distance?
We actually are, yes.
Called it.
They'll allude to it a little bit more, but just for the benefit of everyone, the character you play is the AI inside of a pilot suit. There was an accident up in space, and the human in your suit has literally fallen from orbit and smashed into the planet, putting him in not the freshest of conditions.
So is he dead?
No, he is hanging on.
How is he not dead?
He's hanging on by a thread. And you are now trying to figure out how the hell do we keep him alive, or like nurse him back to health. And so this is what we do. There is no save data. Yeah.
Your save data.
So the sort of cracked screen is like the helmet HUD.
I see.
You know? Okay. I hate not saying crap in games, so I'm just gonna... Whenever... I don't know if you do this, but when the bottom one says not visible, do you just disregard it and make it visible?
I always put it, pretty bright.
Me too.
Just because,
I don't like not being able to see, and that's why I can't progress.
I think there was only one game I've played, and I can't remember what it was, but I'm pretty sure there's only one time I've ever played a game where where putting it too bright actually negatively impacted my gameplay.
If it's way too bright, I'll turn it down, but I'm starting with it maxed.
Stars. Because we're in space.
So here he comes.
I was binging Camp the other night. And Space Kid's the best.
Yeah, Space Kid is my favorite. So the light has come on because he went unconscious. So we enabled the antimatter shield and wham.
Oh, that's how he didn't die.
Yeah.
Because I was wondering, how the fuck do you survive, falling from orbit?
Yeah, I believe that when he blacked out, that's when the helmet light came on. So him curling up and the shield enabled was the AI protecting the pilot.
Right, but I just mean,
how could he physically survive?
Yeah, exactly. And the answer is antimatter shield. Because that's not a thing that I would, I would take into account.
I mean, if Peggy Hill survived no parachute skydive.
Inoperable.
Yeah, but Peggy Hill is like
Life support.
she's like Satan's agent, like on Earth, so he ensures she survives.
Primary objective.
Oh wait, we need a little
save my
volume
pilot.
just for our benefit. Because she's a talker.
Is there no subtitles?
Accessing on-suit logs.
It is there, but
Oh,
Mission parameters and location data not found.
I just thought we'd enjoy hearing it. But okay. So this is what it is. It's 2D, and you.
we have a gun.
Yeah. Well, he had a gun, and now we have. Did I? Oh, thought I froze up for a second.
Why did he have a gun during his spacewalk, or whatever he was doing?
No, he was up on a ship. Like they have
Oh,
guns.
he fell out of the ship.
Yeah, like I believe the ship blew up in combat, and yeah.
Okay.
So tunnel created from the impact. So it's one of the what do you call these? Where you look at something and then read about it?
A point and click.
Okay. It's like Myst, but with text.
Well, it's a point and click adventure, like King's Quest, and King's Quest 2, and King's Quest 3,
Threat level unknown.
and
Weapon rendered inoperable from the impact.
Quest for Glory,
Consulting parameters.
and Space
Unlocated
Quest,
medical
and
facilities.
King's Quest 4,
Okay.
the best King's Quest.
Was it?
It was actually. That's the first one I played, and then King's Quest 5. King's Quest 4 is like, damn it, they all have like punny names. And I can't. Absence makes the heart go yonder, or something like that. Is what the game is called.
So yeah, we
And King's Quest 5 and King's Quest 6.
essentially you just walk around and look for those little magnifying glasses with your flashlight.
Oh, King's Quest 7. Can't forget about King's Quest 7.
Was there a 7?
There actually was.
Damn.
And then more recently, there was the Kickstarter reboot of the entire franchise called King's Quest, and then that one had episodes. King's Quest Episode 1 and King's Quest Episode 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it went up to 5, and then there was the epilogue. And then I don't believe that they've done anything or indicated that there was going to be any more.
Okay. So they didn't tell me, but no, stop. But pressing no, I don't want to run me. Pressing the interact key lets you. So like if I go to these fireflies and I press E, my context menu is interact or network. So if I try to network with bugs, I mean, it wouldn't work, but my network interface is disabled.
Should you really be performing network on the Sabbath?
And she said I can't interact, so that's how you know. But if I go to this arm, for instance, and say interact, oh, okay, it's still attached.
Does interacting include shooting things?
Not until I repair my gun.
Well, why is the gun broken?
Because it was rendered inoperable by the impact.
What a shitty gun.
I mean, that's what. That's a pretty good gun.
What, the flashlight works, but
Yeah,
and
yeah.
there appears to be no external damage to the gun, and yet it somehow has been broken by the fall.
It's the little parts that get damaged easily.
But you had an antimatter shield.
I mean,
If you were protected by the shield and the gun hits something hard enough to get damaged, that means that you're the thing it's getting hit with.
yeah, but my body, you know.
That means it would like cave in your body.
No, I mean, I'm in critical condition. You know, it wasn't like a perfect shielding. Hold on. Okay, there we go. So I got a micro wrench.
And what's the deal with airline food?
Am I right? So the micro wrench, once you get inventory, you do the adventure game thing where you kind of see now in the interact. There's a sub context menu of micro wrench.
Yeah, but this is like the freaking. This is like the Telltale baby version of adventure games.
And
Real men played Hugo's House of Horror
I say I should be able to control the grasp.
and Zork, the games where you had to use a text parser.
So see, then you would try like using the arm on everything. It's one of those rub everything on everything dealies.
See, in the olden days, you'd have to type use arm.
Right.
And it'd say use arm on what? And you'd say use arm on on thing. It'd be like, that is not a valid command. And then you'd type in "fuck you," and the game would be like "fuck you" and quit. That actually happens in one game. I think it's one of the Hugo games. Like if you type "fuck you," like the game quits on you or something like that.
So it's saying, "Hey, try networking."
Hey Brennan, this is The Fall. I don't know anything about it, but Evan seems to be really into this game. It's some kind of adventure game where he's playing like the AI in control of this dude's suit, and the dude is comatose. So it's basically Weekend at Bernie's, but sci-fi.
So those are my parameters. So yeah, I can check the status of all my things. And it was suggested to me that I could network with this cloaked robot on the cross, but my network interface is restricted.
Can we unrestrict it?
So yeah, so let's see if I sort of... No, okay, so it says restricted, so I think they're telling me, like, to go away.
Also, you're not allowed to misinterpret reality, or misrepresent reality.
Right?
Does that mean you can't lie?
Yeah, don't lie, be obedient, must protect active pilot.
I mean, if the pilot is not comatose, does that mean that he's active, really? And what does active actually mean?
Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to remember.
And our health monitor is apparently damaged, so we can't even tell if there's a pilot in there, it sounds like.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, wait. I'm trying to figure out what button I actually hit to...
See, I would be the best evil AI.
It's definitely one of these. Hold on. I remember this tripped me up. I'm going to hit all the buttons on the keyboard, and one of them is going to work.
Well, you probably have to be highlighting something.
Yeah, no. It's like, difficult. Wait, can I leave? Yeah, none of these are relevant. And it told me to check the... Let's see, button.
Baton.
Hold on.
Which begs the question, but
Oh,
on
wait,
what?
can I, like... Oh, no. Hold on, I'm totally stuck on a menu screen.
Yeah, this is thrilling.
Yeah, I know, hold on.
I love this.
I'm just trying to figure out... Because I remember the first time I played this, I also was, like, stuck here for a minute. And it's one of those things where it's, like, really easy. Well, when you do it, you feel stupid. So stupid incoming.
Well, I think I speak for the audience when I say you look stupid, certainly.
Oh, okay.
Have you tried exit?
Let's see.
Have you tried hitting escape?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Ben was asking if you tried hitting escape.
No, yeah. Thank you for the idea. Hold on. No. Checking mouse buttons. Is that you?
Apparently I can control you with
Hey, try the controller.
with a controller.
Do it. Hit all the control buttons.
That's what I'm trying.
Yeah, but on the network interface.
On network interface?
Yeah.
Nothing seems to be happening.
Yeah, it's so weird. Hold on. We're gonna figure this out. Huh. I don't know why I'm stuck.
You try spacebar?
Oh, thank you. I tried everything except spacebar.
Why would you... That's the fire button, Evan. That's like the classic button to do things.
Oh, okay, I was going for like the interact key. Let's see.
Oh, God, I hate you.
So it says an organic superior officer is required to permit access. Automatic override will occur if this subsystem is required to prevent pilot death. So, like, I believe what's going to happen here is she's going to... Well, let's see.
Subsystem access requires authorization, but I may need these systems to safeguard my pilot.
Compelling gameplay is what Ben says.
Oh, okay.
It is, really.
Protocols myself.
He said it in all caps. That's why I said it loudly.
Okay, so let me see if I can...
Yeah,
Oh, no, she was saying that if there was, like, sufficient harm to her pilot, she could override the protocols or whatever. And obviously in my network, yeah, I can't do anything
So you gotta stick your little like R2D2 dick into those things.
Yeah,
clearly.
I believe. Is this the thing where? Yeah, that stupid light is like. If I hit the light, I can't get in. Can I like throw it? No. Okay, no big.
Yeah, Evan, why is Jesus there?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, that's the best part of the story, you know? Okay. So, yeah, automatic. Yeah, so I have to find a condition to, like, trigger, like, pilot death or something.
Try the health monitor.
Oh, yeah, let's see.
Because the health monitor is damaged.
Yeah, we need a repair.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. So it's just like the answer is to just find some other crap in the security panel. Its power cell is burnt out.
I'll hit it with your thing.
Yeah, no.
Give it a robot arm.
All right, so let's try going the other way. Oh, wait, is that dripping blood? Is that a thing? Interact with robo arm. No, it's not. So I gotta find the power cell or whatever. So we went to the right, so let's try going left.
Look, you tried rubbing your robo arm on blood and it didn't work.
It didn't. It did not.
So
work.
I'm stumped. This is harder than Day of the Tentacle.
Okay, I want to say, does this work? It does not require a key.
You don't require a key. Huzzah.
So I'm gonna go up first, but I think the gimmick is I have to like dodge the elevator going up. If memory serves, it's been many. Oh, so that guy, who was probably friendly, just jumped up into the background.
Friendly people always do that.
Now I got a pan.
Nah, 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 nah.
I think this one's like not gonna work.
Yep.
Oh, security cards. You
I
see?
mean, a robo arm is like a security guard
Right?
when you think about it. So is a metal pan, actually. Can you-
The only annoying thing is that you have to flashlight onto something to interact with it. So see, this is like the first puzzle, quote unquote, because I have to like hit this and then be like, whoop, 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 whoop.
How are you supposed to intuit that?
Well, just because there's water like going down, I don't know.
But there's like no indication that anything worthwhile is down there.
I tried it eventually.
That's dumb.
It's actually a really short game, so they might be like trying to pad.
Oh, well, that excuses everything. They couldn't just make a good game.
Yeah, no, it takes money and time. Let me see.
But I mean, those terrorists were going to kill their families unless they made a game of,
Well, right.
of quality. So, what can you do?
Okay. Oh. Hold on. See, it's the kind of game where you want to just wander around the environment, but you have to remember that it's flashlight out, picture bone and animal dropping. Let's network with it.
I mean, admittedly, you haven't been playing this for very long, but you kept saying, like, I'm pretty sure you're going to be really into this, Alex, and, you know, I got to say I'm not.
Oh, that's fine. Like, I was mostly taken by the premise.
Like, I feel like this is the kind of game where I want to see the very beginning and I want to see the very end and, like, nothing in between.
There's actually some pretty neat stuff, but, you know, we'll
Did you
see.
find anything down there?
No. I found that there was, like, animal bones and droppings. So there's, like, an animal. And, yeah, that's jogged my memory. Believe it or not, that I need to use that pan I found to... Where's Robo Jesus?
Yeah, to collect the blood?
Yeah. I have to be like, yo, pan...
Of course.
Oh, no, I don't have a reason to, Alex. That's the...
Evan, this is like everything I hate about adventure games.
Oops, I fucked up.
And I used to play a lot of adventure games when I was a kid.
Okay. I actually hate adventure games, but I kind of liked this one.
Oh, can Ken Kanaki is asking if we're going to continue XCOM 2. I mean, I could play more XCOM 2 tonight.
Yeah, I mean, if this doesn't enthuse you, like, let's just switch to XCOM 2.
I mean, we had another half hour to fill the block. Or sorry, we had another 10 minutes to fill the block.
Wait.
So I mean, we could play more of this, but yeah, Ken, I can play more XCOM 2 tonight. I was actually on the fence about that.
Oh wait.
Maybe if you throw the blood at the gun will like absorb the blood and become sentient.
No. I have to like somehow get that gun to work, so that I am fucked up enough to override some systems.
Benin says, "Real question: when are you going to continue Honey Pop?" Do you want to tell the audience what happened with that, Evan?
Okay. Well, here's what happened. I said that I was going to like just post all the endings to Honey Pop because we were in the like repeating.
We were in the grind zone.
Yeah, we were in kind of the grind zone. Oh, this is why. This is how we intuit that there's a cavern below.
Oh, okay. I mean, okay. You know what? You know what? Fair enough.
I forgot.
Fair enough. That actually does give you a clue.
Wait, I want to see what happens if, like, I got this micro wrench and I didn't rub it on enough stuff.
That's true.
So what happened is, I said I was going to post all the endings one day, and I finished like half of them, and then I got bored, and then I stopped. But now that someone's actually asking for it...
Well, what you had told me was that... and maybe I'm just misremembering this, but what I remember you saying is that you were trying to get all the endings, and then something fucked up and you lost all the save data.
Oh, no, that is what happened. What happened... Wait, stop. What happened is... Sorry, I'm rambling while I forget, like, where the next thing is.
Rub your wrench on Jesus.
Oh, what is it? What is up here, bro? So what happened is, my save fucked up, so I would have to play the whole game again to get back to where I was, and I was just so discouraged by that. I don't know if that's ever happened to you, but like, if your progress gets fucked up and you're just like, nah, I don't want to do this anymore, and you just quit the game. Like, that's happened to me with a couple of games. Although Honey Pop is the only one that comes to mind. I'm gonna go back up the elevator in case I missed some shit up there.
Also, the Iron Giant is back there in the
I saw that, right? Like, I also thought the exact same thing. Wait, hold on.
When did the elevator come back?
It's automatic.
It's not at all them just not wanting to have a variable that tracks the location of the elevator.
No. Why would you say that,
yeah,
sir?
Yeah. My bad.
Let's see. So I know I have a robot. I probably have to use the robot arm for some other shit that I'm forgetting. If you see anything that looks armable...
Well, if you ever find, like, a robot ass, you can use the arm to scratch the ass.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, this is security card.
Good. Another thing we can't use.
No, yeah. So I think, if you see anything that looks like something that can be fisted by me, let me know. Because it said I could catch the blood if I had a reason to, which means like I need to.
You got to find reason.
Some trigger in the environment.
Ken says he started trying Trails of Cold 2. I'm assuming he means Trails of Cold Steel 2 on Nightmare, and on his first playthrough, and he got stuck, and so he had to redo 20 hours of progress. And that hurts because I love the Trails games, and I've played, but Trails of Cold Steel and Trails of Cold Steel 2 specifically have so much fucking dialogue. So that 20 hours is a lot of sitting around and watching the anime happen. So
watching the dialogue.
Yeah, you have my sympathies, sir.
Oh wait, maybe I have to robot fist the pile of broken
Placing this without bait is futile.
Maybe I have to robot fist the pile of broken machinery because they were like some of them show no signs of like malfunction upstairs too.
Evan, we've been at this for like almost half an hour, and you can't figure out how to get past the first section of the game.
Yeah, like I completely forgot how to play it.
I'm not. It doesn't reflect badly on you. I'm just saying, like, this kind of does not reflect well on the design of the game.
Yeah, it's like it's basically whoa. It's basically like Myst, where you just. So good.
At least Myst gave you like pretty stuff to look at,
That's true.
and you could throw the rock at the vulture. That was awesome.
Could you do that?
There was like a bird of some kind, and you. I don't know if it was actually needed for a puzzle, but when I was a kid and I did not have the logical capacity to do adventure games,
Yeah.
I was just like, what can I do? And I was just clicking on like everything, and I accidentally found out that like if you pick up a rock and you click it on the bird, you throw the rock at the bird, and it gets all pissed off and flies away. And I was like, yes, I made a thing happen. And that was literally the only thing I was able to accomplish. Because I was like 6.
Okay, well, since I like totally forgot what the gimmick is here, I'll just like look it up for the sake of like doing a thing. Because yeah, I don't see. It's not letting me like do the blood yet, that's like the only part I remember from the beginning of this game. Is like trying to get that animal to like come out.
I mean, they've set it up, but like, yeah, they're just not giving you
Hold
what
on.
you need.
To Google.
Hang on, I'm doing it.
Oh, you're doing it? All right.
Pick up the micro wrench. Use the wrench on the arm to pick it up.
Yeah.
Try to unlock your camouflage system, which you actually can't do at the moment. Use the robotic arm on the security card at the elevator control panel to obtain it.
Oh.
Seriously? I didn't say anything about a security card.
Yeah, the upper thing said like you need a security card, and I just assumed that like I'd find a security card there.
Well, the panel has. Yeah, I guess I guess you don't. I guess you don't need the card because it's already in there.
Okay.
That's stupid. Oh, is the third game already coming out, Ken? That's super cool.
What, Cold Steel?
Yeah, Cold Steel. And Giuseppe's back.
It's the blind fencer Giuseppe.
Yeah, Cold Steel 1, like all the Trails of games are super good, but they're all like really slow burns because they're spread. Each story is spread across multiple games. So Cold Steel is currently 2 games, and the first game, like, kind of nothing happens, like, significant-wise, plot-wise, until, like, the very, very, very end of the game. Then, like, a ton of shit happens really quickly, and you're like, what the fuck? You can't just end the game there? Things are happening! And then, like, and then you play the next game, and then, like, they kind of did the same. The second game had a much better pacing, like, stuff was actually happening, and you were dealing with stuff, and then, like, the end was another case of like you can't just end the game there. So I'm very excited.
So as someone who has not played it, give me the quick rundown of Trails of Cold Steel.
Bunch of kids go to an anime school to learn how to be like soldiers.
Okay.
That's pretty much the entire first game. But then at the end of the first game, like, the bad country, like, suddenly surprise bitches, we have Gundams. And then, like, they invade, like, your school, and then, like, you have to fight the robots, and then, like, but then you have your only good robot. And then your main character hops in the good robot, and he doesn't have a sword, even though he's a swordsman. So he just, like, punches things with the robot, and it kind of works. But then, like, the real-ish bad guy shows up with his own, like, way better robot that also has like a fucking like weapon, and he like kicks your ass.
Okay.
And part 2 starts after post ass kickery, and you need to like go around and rescue all your dudes and like make your robot awesome, and then like fight his robot, and then also fight the real bad guy.
Also, what was I doing again? Because Robot Arm, like, I touched the security card panel, but it like didn't want to get fisted.
I mean, that's all it said. You need to fucking.
Let me try again.
Try to unlock your camouflage system. You can't actually do it at the moment. Use the robotic arm on the security card at the elevator control panel to obtain it. Then go all the way to the left until you reach the elevator platform. Interact with the elevator platform to activate it. That's just teaching you how to get the metal pan. So there's another panel aside from the one on the elevator.
Yeah. Okay, there's the panel like on the elevator, and then there's a panel like above.
No. There's one to the right somewhere.
Oh, okay.
So
I'll fist everything. Because there's this one, it was like,
did you try that one?
nah. She's like, yo, it doesn't work. And then I think there's one more, but this one was all like, yo, it don't work. And then there's that one,
But you can't get there.
but this shit is like, yeah, with
I mean,
the
that's all. That's all it's telling me.
that's all Google's got for me.
The step-by-step is start by walking right, past the heap of scrap until you find a micro wrench on the ground.
Oh no, look, check it out. I wasn't diligent.
Oh my god.
There you go.
Evan, I hate this game.
Yeah. I didn't actually examine this. I just saw
This
the
game
door
is
close.
this game is everything I hate about adventure games.
And I didn't examine the last. Oh, I hit the wrong button.
But yes, Benin. Even amongst the Trails games, Cold Steel is like the most anime by far that I've played, and it's kind of amazing. Giuseppe observes that this game is basically a house chore to play.
That's fair.
And he's not wrong.
Yeah. Like it's fucking. It's the rub everything on everything like king.
But I mean, at least in like fucking like Phoenix Wright and in like the Telltale games, like you have like hilarious dialogue and interesting visuals, and here we have, I think we've seen everything.
Yeah.
We're going to be seeing.
No, I remember you go like different places and shit, but
But it's all going to be like on this dark, like Zebus sort of planet, right?
no, you go to the factory.
I bet it's dark and Zebusy.
Oh shit!
Oh hey, look, something's happening.
I forgot that this guy shows up already.
Look, guys, things are happening finally.
What should I do? Issue
Ba weep grana weep mini bun. That's the universal greeting.
standard greeting then. Yeah. This
I am the ARID on board this Mark 7 combat suit. My intentions are peaceful. What is your designation?
Mark 7 ARID. State your primary function.
All right.
Negative. Reveal
Fucking your mom.
designation and intention.
You're being evaluated for depurposing. State your primary function.
Being your dad. Get my slippers.
All right. Maybe let's try being straight with him. He seems very bureaucratic and by the book.
My primary function is to assist and protect the human pilot of this armored combat suit.
Human occupant, please verify and validate the function of this artificial life form.
Impossible. He is unresponsive and likely in critical condition. I must find him medical treatment immediately.
I forgot
Can
she could
you
even
be of
talk.
assistance?
Yeah.
Swear to God.
Evaluation failed.
I legitimately forgot she could talk
Unable
because
to
nothing's been
valid
happening.
primary
Yeah, I got
function.
stuck trying to. I didn't examine the one thing.
Format.
No.
That will kill my environment.
Wait, I totally forgot what's gonna happen right now. Oh, because this is like a condition for imminent pilot death.
Yeah, he's threatening the pilot, so now you're...
Now I can like override something. Okay. Oh, so now I can like hack the whatever he's doing with my network
Presumably.
interface.
So hack the Kajigger.
Cool.
Evan, you killed him.
That's not.
What is wrong with you?
That's one way to do it.
He was a poor, innocent art robot man, and you killed him.
Okay. Well, I mean, since I actually did a thing, then we can probably just walk away. Yeah, that seems fine.
What if he was like Robo, Evan? What if he was gonna be our buddy, and he was gonna help us fight Lavos, and team up with like a frog and like a hot girl, and like Luca.
And,
Isla is the hot girl for reference.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, were you talking about Marl? Or?
No, fuck her.
An ARID networking suite was brought online. This system may be instrumental to ensuring survival.
So she just there learned that if she fudges the rules and endangers her pilot like she's not supposed to, she can, like, access her disabled crap.
Right.
And, I mean, that's essentially the flow of the game. So, yeah, we can walk away, because what you do is you platform around, and then you rub stuff on stuff. You, like, endanger your pilot, and then you get a new power, so in the next level, you can, like... Oh, wait, I should totally go... Before we leave, I should totally go network with Robo-Jesus, right? Oh, that motherfucker.
I mean, like it's got an interesting premise. It's just like I'm always wary about adventure game. Oh, it's another suit.
Cease. Please identify yourself and your intentions. My inputs are inoperable.
I am the ARID on board a Mark 7 combat suit. My intentions are peaceful. Does your pilot require assistance?
The human inside the suit is dead.
Okay. Alright, yeah, let's exhaust this.
Request gun.
You want to do request?
Request gun. That's,
Alright,
the,
let's
that's,
go
that's
for
the
it.
important
Is your
thing.
weapon functional? Mine was damaged.
It was. My pilot's attacker threw it aside while before my observational system expired. I saw
Oh, that's
a
why
small
you need the
hole
ammo.
There you go.
through a crack in the floor.
It may still be functioning. If there is another cavern below us, I may be able to retrieve it.
The creature was drawn to my human's blood.
Okay, and then when they're grayed out, like... So you just essentially, like, do all of them. What's next?
See, it seems to me like the better way to do a game like this without making people, like, just reach for a guide would be to turn off, like, half of the things you
Your
can interact
design
with.
is kind
Yeah. Because some of them are
How
just,
do
like,
die in your
flavor
care?
or whatever.
Well, like, the flavor one's fine, but, like, all the shit pertaining to the animal thing, like, don't let people interact with that until it actually becomes relevant.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Because it's so dumb and game breaking to be like, you don't have a reason to use this
You
yet.
are
Like,
irrelevant.
like,
I will
really?
find a
Like,
way
come
to
on. Like, that
take you
just
down.
pisses me
Then
off.
I will
Like,
deactivate you and
there's
you
good
will
adventure
be
game design,
safe
there's bad
house.
adventure games.
Affirmative.
Yeah.
So now that we actually know, there's an animal we need to get the gun from, we could, turn that shit on. Turn on the pan,
Right.
turn on, the blood interaction thing, and then, now you can use you're able to use your mind brain, your human brain, to be like, all right, now I can use this, and I can use this, and I can solve the puzzle. Like, that's organic puzzle solving.
Yeah.
That's not rubbing things on things.
Yeah, I forgot, like, I beat this when it was new, which was, I can't even remember. But I didn't play the second one, so now I'm kind of interested to see if they did any of that. Because this is super, like, primitive.
Yeah, I mean,
Fauna are aggressive closer to
graphics aside, like, this really feels a lot like the old ass, like, Sierra games, and that's not a good thing necessarily. Especially when, like, the Sierra games got by on charm.
We were not really long enough to
They had, and the LucasArts games too. Like, they all got by on charm, and this game does not really have charm at the moment.
Yeah.
Although none of the people are talking to each other, I mean, it's better. But those 20 minutes of not knowing what the fuck to do, that was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Use your integrated
I was hoping, I didn't prepare, but I was hoping that, like, my memory from, like, 7 years ago
Yeah.
would
I
kick in,
understand.
but it clearly did not. Yeah, and so from here, it's gonna be like fucking
Yeah. I mean, they probably should have made this guy findable a lot quicker, because now now we have some goals. Now, okay, we need to find the animal thing.
Yeah.
We need to enable your camouflage so you can get past, the sentry thing. Like, that's how you guide people without just holding them by the hand, and also without just, like, throwing them into the fucking lions and be like, survive.
Oh, and then they made the little animal, like, fucking show up. But yeah, essentially, like, no. Oh, fuck. Anyway, we're not continuing, but yeah, like, you go places, like, you go to a factory where they make the suits. You go to, like, you go to a training ground for domestic droids, and you try to escape the facility by passing yourself off as a house droid, so they'll give you a pass to the surface.
Benon says, I tried to skip past the dialogue and then realized it was a live stream.
Well, you.
I don't think the game is going over very well. I don't think this game is winning people over, Evan.
No, it's fine. Like I wasn't sure, but it's all good. I mean, a hit and a miss is better than not swinging the bat. But we're done essentially. So
All right.
we're gonna pause and we're gonna play.
The animal is timid. It will
XCOM?
not exit the
Yeah,
burrow
sure. We'll move
while I am in
on.
proximity.
Ken's still asking for XCOM, so I'll do some XCOM.
Okay, sick. All right, we'll see you guys in like 2 seconds.
All right, we'll see you guys.